to be completely honest, bro, it's pretty sad for me to admit that it took me over a year to finish reading this book. And the biggest thing to me is that these aren't one of the books that I would force myself to read. Like, I genuinely enjoyed reading this book. It's a part of the Freakonomics series that I've read when I was inside high school. It's mainly within psychology and microeconomics. And I just struggled to fucking read the book. It was mainly because I made a lot of excuses pertaining to, oh, maybe I shouldn't focus time into this area. Maybe reading a book wouldn't be good for me right now. It's not beneficial until like a year down the line where I'm able to, like, no, it's simply been excuses. No valid reasons as to why it took so long. And it's even gotten to the point where like I wanted to do a review over this book. And in order for me to do that, I was going to write down notes for each chapter and stuff. Like I could not tell you every single thing that's in this book right now. Like I genuinely cannot. I can read off the title and then read some of the things and remember, such as like patriotic prostitutes. I remember basically saying how prostitutes get inside their situation and how they profit, and basically having the research of the different scenarios that came with it as well. And then there's also this topic, why suicide bombers should have life insurance. Now, that's a crazy ass title to put on the front of your book, but I guess, bro. Pretty much the government and FBI can discern and differentiate who out of a specific group would be a terrorist or not due to what they put their money towards. And as I was reading that chapter, I realized like, oh, that's a valid reason as to why they should, because obviously they wouldn't just get the money for life insurance due to it being voided out for terrorism, but there were other reasons. And lastly, the most recent chapter that I read, pretty much saying how damn, I can't even remember. Hold on. I sure did highlight it. Oh, that's what it was. Monkeys are people too. And so pretty much within the last chapter of the book, they just talked about how similar or how close we can get monkeys to think and behave like humans. And they did this factor by giving them money. It took them some time to train them up inside the labs. You know how us humans do, wanting to experiment all the time. They pretty much put them inside the labs and taught them the value of stone, I believe. I think it was stone. For each stone that they would give it to the monkey, and in exchange, they would take it back and then give the monkey a treat. And over time, the monkeys were able to realize that the stone had value. And there were so many other things that went into it that was fascinating, I guess. There was even a point where the monkeys would start to do prostitution in exchange for the stone, so then they can get their treat. It's crazy how that shit worked, bro. But that's the last thing that I can talk about. I just really wanted to say how disappointed I've been in my inability to continue reading my books, because I sure do have a whole stack of books inside my living room that I need to get to, but I'm not sure when I'll get to it, to be completely honest. I've been trying to do a lot of better uploading on YouTube, on my other channel, and I've been wanting to become more consistent inside my life. So it's been kind of frustrating putting all the pieces together of the things of my wants and my needs and making it mesh together well. It's been pretty complicated, but I'm hoping that I can do it soon. And maybe the next time when I have a book in the title of my video, it'll actually be a review of the book and it'll be fresh in my mind. We'll see. I hope you guys are growing mentally, physically, spiritually, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys another time, another place.